I think, for all of that to work out timing wise. And even just, I never made the full national team, which is obviously every kid in youth national team and college, Power Fives, student athlete is thinking, okay, do I have a chance at this? And how do I increase my chances? And I think one of the things for me was getting to play 11 seasons without a national team backing me. Most women never had that chance before me. Like my generation is basically the first generation that had an uninterrupted, and we had a league fold for 1 year before a new league launched, and that's when I went to Japan. But I had an uninterrupted professional career for 11 straight seasons. That didn't exist unless you were on the U.S. national team before. It didn't exist, and now you're seeing more and more players have that opportunity.
But you were part of the national team on the U21.
Yeah, at that time it was the U19s and the
U19. Okay,
yeah, that's what we had at that time.
Which I gotta mention something that probably I shouldn't ask you for this, but I want to hear your opinion as a professional athlete, as a professional soccer player, women's soccer player. I'm extremely happy to hear that the women have to get paid the same as the guys. I mean, I'm 1,000% for that. So how was your reaction on that?
Yeah, I mean, it was going on for so long, and I had a lot of friends who worked really hard on that from the inside of the Players Association and things. I mean, you just see women's sports are growing hand over fist. I mean, their rate of growth is unbelievable. And I think the investment in those athletes and those sports is really critical. Because at the end of the day, like my bosses are still all mostly men. And until you're in organizations where women have as many seats at the table, then women's sports aren't going to get the same attention. And I think having more athletes come out, female athletes who are then going to stay in sport, they have resources, they have money, they can buy teams, they can become on, get on boards, they can start impacting the game from the business side, from those levels. I think that that's really huge.